This is the story of a nation with a mission to reclaim its aviation independence. In this video, we're uncovering how Russia is building a brand new aviation industry from scratch, relying only on its own expertise and resources. No imported parts, no outside help, just pure determination. What are the challenges? And could they actually succeed where so many would fail? The stakes are sky high and the clock is ticking. Get ready to explore the daring journey of Russia's aviation dream as they race against the odds to reshape their future in the skies. The big dream: planes made in Russia for Russia. Imagine this: a country that has relied on foreign suppliers for decades suddenly decides to build everything from scratch. That's what Russia is doing right now in aviation. Their goal is to become fully self-sufficient with all components, engines, avionics, and seats built domestically. The push for homegrown aviation accelerated after sanctions made it impossible to rely on foreign suppliers. Now, Russia is fully committed to creating an independent aviation industry, reducing dependency on the West. This shift is driven by the need for greater control over its aviation sector. The once reliable supply chains were cut off, forcing Russia to look inward. The country's aviation ambitions are not just about self-reliance, but about competing on a global scale with giants like Boeing and Airbus. Why go solo? It's about more than just planes. You might be wondering why Russia is going through all this trouble. After all, why reinvent the wheel when you can buy it off the shelf? The answer is deeper than just aviation. The move to self-sufficiency is about regaining control over Russia's aviation industry in the face of political and economic challenges. Sanctions made it clear that relying on foreign suppliers for critical components is risky, especially when geopolitics are volatile. Building everything from scratch gives Russia the freedom to innovate without constraints, and it eliminates the risk of being cut off from foreign supplies. This bold move also brings long-term benefits. It strengthens Russia's economy, boosts local industries, and gives the country a chance to showcase its technological prowess. The challenges of building a plane from scratch. Now let's talk about the real challenge: building a plane. If you think it's easy to just assemble a few parts, think again. Designing, manufacturing, and testing a commercial aircraft is an extremely complex process. In the past, Russia relied on Western suppliers for engines, avionics, and critical systems. Now they have to build everything themselves, which requires not just new factories and technology, but a whole new workforce and expertise. Every component, from the engines to the smallest cockpit button, needs to be engineered, tested, and produced locally. The risk of errors is high, as any mistake could delay production or compromise safety. This monumental task is made even harder by the challenge of maintaining quality control, which is critical in aviation. The Superjet 100, Russia's first homegrown aircraft. One of the most ambitious projects is the Sukhoi Superjet 100, Russia's flagship commercial aircraft. Originally, the Superjet was a collaboration between Russia and foreign suppliers. However, with the shift towards self-sufficiency, Russia is upgrading the Superjet with locally produced engines, avionics, and even seating. The new version of the Superjet will be entirely Russian-made, signaling the country's progress toward independence. This isn't a simple upgrade. Engineers had to go back to the drawing board to redesign key components and integrate them seamlessly into the aircraft. It's a challenge, but it's a necessary one. The Superjet represents the first big step in Russia's ambition to build planes that can compete with the global giants, and it shows the world that Russia is serious about its aviation future. The MS-21, Russia's new challenger. Another significant milestone is the MS-21, a new commercial airliner designed to compete with the likes of Boeing's 737 and Airbus's A320. This aircraft is fully homegrown, with Russian-made engines, avionics, and materials. The MS-21's advanced features include composite wings and cutting-edge engine technology, making it a standout in Russia's new aviation landscape. The MS-21 has the potential to change the game for Russia's aviation industry. The aircraft has received praise for its design and technological advancements, and the Russian government has already placed significant orders for the plane. While the project faces challenges, particularly the ongoing supply chain issues, Russia's determination to see it through remains strong. The MS-21 is a clear statement that Russia intends to compete with the world's biggest aviation companies. Beyond aircraft, revitalizing the entire aviation industry. The creation of homegrown planes is just one part of Russia's broader plan to revitalize its aviation industry. This push for self-sufficiency is sparking growth in related industries, from electronics and composites to aviation fuel and manufacturing equipment. To support its new planes, Russia is also investing in the infrastructure and technology needed to keep its aviation industry competitive. New factories are opening, skilled workers are being trained, and technological research is being ramped up. This growth is creating jobs, boosting local economies and fostering innovation. Russia's goal is not just to produce planes for its own airlines, but to become a major player in the global aviation market, exporting aircraft and aviation technology worldwide. The military side, Russia's iconic Tu-160M bomber. While the commercial aviation industry is the focus, Russia is also making strides in military aviation. The Tu-160M, also known as the White Swan, is a supersonic strategic bomber with a unique and powerful design. Originally developed during the Soviet era, production of the Tu-160 was halted after the collapse of the USSR. However, Russia has brought it back into production, with several upgrades to enhance its capabilities. The Tu-160M is a symbol of Russia's ability to innovate and build high-tech military aircraft. The bomber is capable of carrying the full payload of nuclear missiles and is considered one of the most advanced bombers in the world. The renewed production of the Tu-160M is part of Russia's broader strategy to modernize its military and maintain its position as a global superpower. The road ahead, overcoming the hurdles. Despite the ambitious plans and progress, Russia's path to a fully self-sufficient aviation industry is not without challenges. The country must overcome significant hurdles, including a lack of experience in some critical areas, ongoing sanctions, and the complex nature of building commercial aircraft. The global aviation market is highly competitive, and Russia faces an uphill battle to prove its aircraft are just as reliable and efficient as those produced by Boeing or Airbus. However, Russia's resolve is clear. The government is pouring billions of dollars into the aviation sector, and the progress being made, while slow, is tangible. With the Superjet 100 MS-21 and other projects in the pipeline, Russia is determined to prove that it can compete in the skies. So what's next for Russia's aviation industry? The country has set itself on a bold path towards self-sufficiency, and while the journey is challenging, the potential rewards are enormous. Russia's efforts to create homegrown planes are already paying off, with new aircraft like the Superjet 100 and MS-21 making waves in the aviation world. The country is pushing ahead with its plans to compete with the likes of Boeing and Airbus, and the future looks promising. Whether it's commercial or military aviation, Russia is proving that it can thrive in the sky, no matter the obstacles. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Russia's new aviation industry. What do you think about Russia's ambitions in aviation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on aviation and global industry trends. See you next time.